Hi bestie, welcome back. Today we're doing the 7 simple tricks that you can use to have that instant glow up. I tested all of this and I genuinely love and use them myself. Some of this make you look better in photos, some of them in person, but overall I love all 7 of them, so I wanted to share them with you. For the first trick, it's gonna be eye drops, and specifically the redness removing eye drops. You can find this in pharmacy and drugstore. I love this little trick. This trick is kind of small, I mean it's just eye drops, but when I tell you, the game changer, seriously. When you apply the eye drops, if your eyes are red, they look tired. The rest of your face looks tired. Everything just changes color. When you apply the eye drops, your face glows. Now, of course, if you have some sort of sensitivity, you are not supposed to be doing this. My eyes are fine, so I love this. I don't do it every single day, but I feel like it's just that one step that really elevates the way your makeup looks and just the way your face looks overall. For trick number 2 is to have the illusion of having the high cranial top. High cranial top means that this part of your head, so from here to here, is kind of, I don't know, elongated, so you have more of it. I don't really have as much, like I don't think it's, minimal, but I don't have as much as I pretend I do. If your hair is flat or just dull and you don't really like the way you look in the mirror, try to give a little bit of lift to this part of your hair. So try to make the cranial top look longer and higher and just see how fast your face transforms. It's ridiculous. Like, for example, look at me. Like, if I just put all my hair like this, like super flat, and you couldn't see anything, like, you look just not as good as if you just like push a little bit and just give a little bit of volume. The moment you have a little bit of volume in this area specifically, you just appear more attractive. What I love to use is some dry shampoo or hairspray, whichever you like, and then a hairbrush, or if you have like a tangle teasing brush, I'm not sure. Basically, I apply a little bit of dry shampoo and then tease the top of my head a little bit, and then I flatten, the top part so it doesn't look too messy. And there you have it. You instantly have a little bit more volume in this area. I know it looks like it's not that big of a deal, but just give it a try. Add a little bit more volume to your hair and just see how better the hair, the face, and everything else looks. Also, what I love to do is I love to switch up on hairstyles so that the top of my head is a bit more volumized. For example, I don't look good with the slick back hair. Like, there are girls that look really, really good with slick back hair, and that's probably because they have a very high cranial top. They have very nice hairline, so, to them, it suits their entire, face shape, and they look nice. When I do it, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, I don't really like to slick back my hair, but what I love to do is I love to do the volumizing ponytail that really lifts the entire head. Or if I'm doing a big bun, then I love to leave a little bit of my bangs at the top just to kind of lift a little bit. When your hair sits flat on top of your head, your face looks much more bulky and shorter. But when you lift your hair a little bit at the top, at the crown, that really elongates the face and really gives you that nice elongated look. If you have naturally flat or fine hair, this is especially really good trick for you. It's very overlooked, but your hair plays bigger part in the way your face appears than you would think. For the next trick, it's gua sha in the morning, and this is my little face snatcher. This is my favorite thing as of recently. I have not skipped a day in the past, I think 30 days with gua sha. That's how much I love it, and I'm not a morning person, so you can, do the math. For anyone who doesn't know, gua sha is a facial massaging tool. It looks like a little stone. I'm gonna insert some videos if I can of me actually doing the gua sha massage. This is something I love to do in the morning before I do my skincare. I love to do it either with aloe vera or with the snail mucin gel from Cosrx. These two are my favorite. You can use different serums, whenever you like gels. These two I really love because they're gentle on my face. The moment you give yourself a nice little massage, I like to start from my chest to my neck to my face. The feeling of just depuffing your face in the morning is superior. Besides, it does give you a little bit of that snatched look. I do have a double chin still. But I mean, I feel like, especially with my jaw, right here, I feel like it's been working very nicely, and I feel like my face is a bit more narrow from when I started using it. Absolutely in love with gua sha. It's very simple. You do it in the morning. It doesn't last that long, like 5 to 10 minutes of the massage. With the proper technique, you're gonna love it. It really doesn't take that long, and you see the instant results. That is the key part. It's instant. So it does take consistency in a way that if you want to see bigger results, you need to do it over a long period of time. But if you're looking like for the instant deep puff and you're like snatch for your face, this is your baby, the gua sha. For the next one, it's face framing hairstyle. And I don't mean like the side swept bangs or whatever is trending right now. I mean find a style that works for your face. Just cut your hair like that. Style it in the morning a little bit so it fits, and you're ready to go. Like, this will be your secret weapon once you figure out what works for you. I feel like I'm still figuring it out, but I did notice if my hair is flat. For example, I have very long hair. Like, my hair is up to my butt. And when I have my hair totally flat without any like haircut, just like full flat with bangs, very long bangs, it just makes my face look very dull. It kind of pulls my face downwards as well. It makes my face look, I don't know, very like narrow and just not something that I really like. The moment I have my nice face framing hairstyle, everything changes. You really need to figure out what works for you. Like, what is your face shape? What do you want to achieve with it? But I know I love volume. I know I love having a lot of movement around my head. I know I love that, so I do a lot of layers in my hair, and I do kind of short bangs that I like to, you know, pull back a little bit. But I still have, like you see here, like I still have a lot of motion next to my face, and I feel like this looks so much better for me than, you know, the very like long straight hair without any haircut. This is very, very subjective. Like I said, that hairstyle might look really, really good on someone else. It used to look really good on me when I was younger. Now I just feel like I prefer this one. So just figure out what works for your face shape. Style your hair that way. I'm gonna leave some stuff that I have here, like for example, for the type of your face shape, like what works best. But this is, like I said, very subjective. So really figure out what works best for your face shape, and then stick with that haircut, style it in the morning, and you're ready to go. For the next one, brow lift or brow lamination. You can do this at home. Instant facelift. I'm not even kidding. Like, when my brows are very flat, when my brows are unbrushed, or if I don't style them, my face just looks really weird. The moment I have them nice, snatched, styled, everything changes. Everything changes. I feel like brows are the most important part of your face besides your eyes. So if you dedicate a little bit of time to them, you will get the instant result the moment you do the brow lift. That is my holy grail. I will not say anything else. I will say if you need a tutorial, I will link below, because I do have a tutorial for how I do my brows. I feel like a bright smile does something to your appearance that is just impossible to replicate with anything else, like any skincare, any makeup, styling, whatever. Bright smile is something that will give you the instant glow up. Now, of course, this is not an instant trick because it does take a lot of time, and this is really coming down to your oral hygiene, which I have spoken about so many times, and I feel like it's the most important part of any glow up, skincare, whatever you want to do. Your oral hygiene is the most important thing. I do, however, think that you can elevate your smile at least a little bit with the whitening strips. I love using them. If you drink a lot of coffee or a lot of juices, this really affects the color of your teeth. And with just like one smile strip, like teeth whitening strip, you get instant results. The good thing is you don't need to spend a lot of money for this. You can do it at a clinic, but if you want, you can do it at home as well. I have some of my favorite teeth whitening strips linked on my Amazon, which I'm going to link below. Besides the whitening strips, also incorporate oil pulling and tongue scraping into your routine in the morning. This will give you enough results, believe me. Another tip is to smile more. This really changes the way people perceive you and just the way you look. I am Slavic, so this is kind of hard for me, but I try to remind myself to smile as much as I can. For the last one is something I don't do as often, but I do love to use this trick as well. It's to add some freckles to the center of your face. Now, if you already have freckles, jealous, you can add a little bit more, just really emphasize them. If you don't, you can draw them on. There is a lot of tools that you can use. I just use a simple brown eyeliner and just dot a little bit on my face. This creates this beautiful illusion because when people look at you, like everything in your face is scattered. When you have something in the middle, it interrupts the eye visually and like pulls the eye towards the middle of your face. So everything outside of that, like it's very like a centralized look to the center of your face. Everything besides that is appearing much more delicate and slightly smaller. It also takes away the focus from other features. If you have some like very prominent features that you don't really like as much, this takes away the direct focus from them to the center of your face, giving this appearance or the illusion of softness and youth. It gives you this more youthful appearance because we normally associate the freckles with the younger population, so it's kind of natural for you to appear younger if you have freckles on rather than if you don't. So I do love to use them, not all the time, like I said, sometimes, but this is one of the tricks that I do use when I need to make my face a tad bit smaller. So those are the 7 tricks that I promised you. We have eye drops, the freckles, the oral hygiene, and the bright smile, high cranial top, the face framing pieces, the gua sha, and the brow lift. I feel like these tricks are my favorite. I do have more, but these are my ride or dies. I love all of them. Some of them I use more, some of them less, but all of them have their purpose, and I feel like even just one tiny thing can truly change the way you look at yourself and, more importantly, your confidence. So if you want to try anything from these tricks that I just told you, you can let me know down below, and please let me know how you like them. And I'm gonna try to smile more. Yes, the glow up doesn't have to be this huge project that you have to dedicate a lot of time to. It's more like the small little things that you notice and find an easy way to fix it without having to spend a lot of effort or time or energy or money onto it. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope to see you in the next video, and have a great day wherever you are.